you're a filmmaker and you're watching this, I can conclusively say probably 80% of you are not good. Oh, okay. Huh. This is just artwork. Look, this whole writer's block is always going to be raw. I'm not going to get caught into this. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I'm going to try not to ever get caught up into that whole YouTuber thing of like, let's decorate the background. This is the real space I work in. I'm an artist. I got artwork in the back. I'm a filmmaker. I do filmmaking stuff. Have you ever been in like a creative funk? You almost feel like giving up. Not even almost. You probably even try to give up and want to give up. And if you're anything like me, and you've been on YouTube, and you go down that filmmaker's course of that rabbit hole, you end up watching ads. Like, everything has an ad, everyone's monetizing, everyone's trying to get paid for being a YouTuber. And I remember watching a master class, and it got me to buy it. It was a master class ad over Martin Scorsese, and he says, if you want to make film because you think it'll be a good occupation and something to do or something like this, I'm paraphrasing, then you shouldn't do it. But if you got into a filmmaker because you have to make a film, this is for you. Every time I feel down, I feel like, man, I gotta make something. I gotta make something. It's just, I have to. I have so many ideas, so many things. But you're getting this funk of going like, do I know what I'm doing? Do I know what I'm doing? Am I any good? And if you're a filmmaker and you're watching this, I can conclusively say probably 80% of you are not good. I don't even know if I'm good. But I try to keep things measured. And if you're anything like me, sometimes that's not easy. Sometimes that's a very difficult chore to try to get over and get past. Because you go on YouTube, you go on Facebook, and you see all these guys like a Peter McKinnon, Darius, Andy Mogul, Film Riot, and you look at them and go, Jesus Christ, this is amazing. You look at all the stuff that they have, from the apertures to the microphones to the reds to the black magic to just all these things. And you go like, I don't have any of that. And then it feels like you're behind because everyone else has everything and you don't. And then you look at your short films, and after you submit it to like thousands of film festivals, hundreds of film festivals, spent thousands of dollars, and you get rejected out of most of them. And the ones you get in, you don't really think are really big deals, but you're happy to be in something, but you still don't think that you're good enough. Then you sit down and you go edit. You edit, and you get like, 2 minutes into a scene because, after 2 minutes into a scene is really you sitting there for 5 fucking hours. And this just is not doing what it's supposed to do. It doesn't land. And then you think about how much money you've invested, and you think about, why did I want to do this? And I should have just been a mechanic. I should have been this. I should have been that. And it feels like you don't even have enough money to afford to make your movies look as good as what you see on Netflix. To be as good as when you go look on YouTube and you see people review. To be as good as any of this stuff. And then you get in that rut where you don't make anything. You don't do anything. You keep watching the videos. You keep watching other people's stuff because you're looking for that spark. You're looking for that idea that tells you to keep going. You're looking for something to get you going, but you're stuck. And there's no real answer for that. It's just not. There's nothing there. The well is dry. The bucket is empty. And that's one reason why you almost have to stay away from other creators. You have to get away from watching the videos. Because inspiration is never going to be in someone else's work. It's going to be into what you want to do with it. At some point, if you turn all that off, you stop listening, and you're stuck with yourself, yourself will know when it's time. You ultimately will know when it's time. And when you know that, when that moment happens, then you'll be ready to create.